Japan, Netherlands, 2-2 draw? Whoa. What is going on out here? That was a good game. That was actually the closest game that I've seen all World Cup yet. So that's making me excited. Let's go. Talk about the good guys. Japan showed up incredible heart, coming from behind twice to Netherlands. Twice. Not once, but twice. And then the equalizer on the 80th minute. I did not see that coming. I thought Japan was cooked. Netherlands were looking pretty good. And I was like, ooh, this is going to be hot, spicy shabamis, bro. That was crazy. Couldn't believe they actually had something on the 80th minute, guys. Oh, man. Don't even get me started with the goalkeeper. Japan's goalkeeper, Zion, I think that's how you say it. He was popping off. That guy was Spider-Man in the goal. He was just... I mean, wow. He's a baller. He's baller status activated. A+. Obviously, Japan's teamwork was fantastic. Not only is it a great team, Japan's a great team. But, you know, they were falling back a little bit. But they stayed composed. They stayed as a team. You saw a little bit of frustration. But, hey, overall, I was pretty impressed. Japan is one of those teams for me, like, I know I'm not Japanese or anything, but I just love watching them. They're so energetic and just fun and just have such good footwork, you know? They really do. And they just, I love their vibes. I love their energy. So they're one of those teams I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for you, Japan. I promise. All right, but there was. Obviously, falling behind twice, especially to Netherlands, could be very dangerous. They were able to pull it off this time, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it with such a difficult team if they run into, you know, the semis or just out of their group. It could get really complicated. Going down a goal and then the teams get locked in. You know, in the World Cup, what they'll do is they'll just keep that possession and just lock in on the defense after that first goal, unless you're playing some really good team. But man, I'm telling you, once you get that first goal deeper into the tournament, sheesh. Japan's first half was fairly quiet, I would say, and they let in 2 bangers. I mean, you know, the Van Dijk header. Okay, that was a low key banger. I'm not sure if he like meant to do that, but that's Van Dijk. He's so good in the air. You can't let him get anywhere close. You just keep him out of the box. You gotta chain that guy down. He gets crazy. You know, in Liverpool, whenever it comes to a corner or a cross, Van Dijk, you do not want him on the end of that. He'll likely score on you. Great energy, great vibes from both teams. Want to see Japan make it out of the group and get further into the tournament. And that, to be fair, was the best World Cup game yet. The most even, the most like best paced, energetic vibes. Everything about that game was fun. Other than the US game, that was pretty lit. But that was because I'm a US fan. But across everything, that game against Netherlands, Japan was a clean game. I was really excited to watch that. And that was definitely the best game of the tournament, in my personal opinion.